Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Kazuri Alameen, and I'm still breathing. I'm very grateful. A quick nugget of wisdom. Birth, life, and death is in operation every second of the day. Birth, life, and death is in operation every second of the day and night, I should say. So what's your point this morning, Mr. Kazuri? I'm encouraging you to, as you grow in life and as life grow in you, all of us, are we going to have seasons of good, seasons of bad, seasons of prosperity, seasons of adversity. It's life. This is not our practice life. This is our only one in real life. I'm encouraging you to be open to your own human development. I like to call it your growth. It's good and great to learn from others, hear others, read books, listen to podcasters, all these other good ideas, other avenues of information I think are very valid and very needed. But I want to also encourage you to continue to trust your own spirit. Nobody knows everything. I need to say this again. Nobody knows everything. I don't care who you are, who they are, who we are. None of us know everything. That's real talk. So be willing to learn and to grow. We're going to hit some time. We're going to miss some time. We're going to miss some time. We're going to hit some time. Perfect means without any flaws. And I haven't met a spiritual being yet without any flaws. I don't think I will. Sometimes in order for us to make the best decision, we got to learn from the bad decision. So we're gonna fail. We're gonna get up sometime. We're gonna crawl sometime. We're gonna walk sometime. It's life. Don't make you a bad person. I also want to encourage you not to be manipulated by fear and guilt. There are a lot of systems out here that are manipulating people on fear and guilt. Fear and guilt and shame, and that's so diabolical. You got to know who you are. I don't care how much you read, how much you do this and do that. You got to know who you are. You got to work on your own self-inventory, your own self-discovery. A lot of people don't do that. You're looking external, looking up in the sky, looking in the buildings, looking at other people. You're with yourself all the time. And once again, even if you are married, and I respect the institution of marriage very highly, you're not with your spouse all the time. Your spouse is not with you all the time. That is not a belief. That is a fact. So you're with yourself all the time in all seasons of life. Who are you in your private thoughts? Who are you when nobody ain't looking but you? And nobody with you but you? Who are you? What's your thought processes? What are your likes, your dislikes? What are your strengths? What are your weaknesses? See, you've heard that verse before, to thine own self you must be true. Very few people are true to themselves. They're sort of looking outside themselves. And it's inside you, ladies and gentlemen. It's not outside you. You got to work on yourself. You got to have a desire to want to work on you. In seasons of adversity, where's your self-esteem? In seasons of prosperity, where's your self-esteem? In seasons of great faith, where's your self-esteem? In seasons of great fear, where's your self-esteem? That's an inside job. You can't go in a book and get that, or go on Google and get that. Google cannot. You do not get experiences from Google. You can't. It's not designed that way. You do not get experiences from AI. It's not designed that way. It's the inside job. There's so many superficial things I hear that people done got caught up in, and caught up on, and caught up with. It comes back to your own spirit. Where are you at? How are you treating you in your private thoughts? Do you really love you? What does that mean to say that you love yourself? How would you answer that question in your private thoughts? Why do you keep saying private thoughts, Mr. Kazuri? Because every one of us got private thoughts. It's not about good or bad, right or wrong, short or tall. We all got private thoughts. See, we all got a public world, we all got a private world, and we all got a secret world. Real talk. You don't have to own it. Evidence speaks for itself. Do you realize we're with us all the time? You cannot go to work and leave yourself at home. It don't work that way. We're with us all the time. So imagine being with you and you trust you, you admire, you adore, and you appreciate you. Imagine being with you and you don't admire, adore, and appreciate you. That's a heavy place to be. It comes back down to you, ladies and gentlemen. Learn from others, but never devalue your own spirit. As I said, birth, life, and death works every second of the day. Regardless of some of these labels that we get hung up on. It don't care about that. Birth, life, and death is open every second of the day. There was a time that you and I were not even on the planet. We were in nothingness, I call it Nothingville. And we're here. Those two pieces of liquid, better known as sperm and egg. Think about it, ladies and gentlemen. Two pieces of liquid developed inside our mom's womb. lump of flesh, liquid, lump of flesh, bones, teeth, eyes, ears, heart, arms, legs from 2 pieces of liquid. And once again, one time we was not even in the universe. That's deep stuff. So many people miss that. From 2 pieces of liquid, feet, toenails, eyes, ears. It's not a belief. The evidence speaks for itself. So you are a miracle. You are special. You're very unique. Don't buy off into the lie. Don't buy off and let nobody guilt and shame you that you were born guilty and shameful. That's diabolical. You were sent here to make earth a better place. There's a time that you were supposed to come to earth, and hell, you're here. And there's a time before you even got to earth that you was going to leave earth. Evidence speaks for itself. Before you got here, there was a time that you was already going to leave. That source created day and night and everything in between. That source doesn't have to pray to anybody. That source is all day, night, heaven, the earth, the moon, the stars, the sun, the trees, the fish, the animals, the human world. You didn't create it, neither did I. You'll come from that same kind of substance. So stop letting people manipulate you and what they done read and thought they read and they done heard. We all got room for improvement. It's the inside job, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, it's not up in the sky. It's not in these beautiful buildings. It's not in other people. We all got room for improvement. But you got to go inside of yourself and birth your excellence. And anytime you got to birth something, you got to go through some labor pains. Birth it. That's where your appreciation comes from. Today is the first day of the rest of your life and my life. Yesterday shall not be returning to earth. And the next 2 hours are not promised to me nor you. And you definitely have the right to disagree, but the facts are going to stand on their own. You don't know whether you're going to be here the next 2 hours, and neither do I. None of us know how much more breathing time we got on this planet. None of us know how much more breathing time we have on this planet. Go inside and birth to excellence, ladies and gentlemen. Stop getting caught up in distractions and foolishness, ignorance, wasting time. Stop going through life fearful and doubtful and shame and guilt, mimicking other people. Walk your own path. There's always more than one path. Do you realize there's almost 8 billion people on the planet? And you got to go one way to get where? No, I beg to differ. You must travel the path that's in your spirit. Travel the path that's calling you. Learn from others, yes. But stop devaluing you and who you are as a spiritual being having a very, very brief human experience. Real talk, ladies and gentlemen. Real talk. Stay up, stay strong, and always, in all seasons of life, trust yourself. Trust yourself. Sometimes in life you got to speed up. Sometimes in life you got to slow down. Sometimes in life you got to stop. We all traveling at different speeds. Travel at your own speed. Don't get jealous and envious of anybody. Don't get jealous and envy of yourself. But you got to trust yourself enough to be able to believe in yourself enough to be able to walk with you. You don't need anybody's permission to do that. It's very, very important, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, we're with ourselves all the time. You're not with your spouse all the time. You're not with your parents all the time. You're not with your job all the time. You're not with your children all the time. But we're with ourselves all the time. That's not a belief. It's evidence-based. Everywhere you go, you take you with you. You will never be able to outrun yourself. You will never be able to outrun yourself. None of us will. Wake up, my people. Stop falling for the okie-doke. A lot of us live in the okie-doke, waiting to die to live. You want to rest in peace when you die. That's diabolical thinking. You rest in peace now. On earth while you're breathing. You eat your food while you can taste it on earth. You be happy for your flowers while you can smell them on earth. It's very important, ladies and gentlemen. Stop falling for the okie-doke. Peace.